So then moving on, you get Aljamain Sterling, Peter Yan. I told you guys. I told you. The lock of the week is out. I told you, son. Who's right? I told you. The lock of the week, DraftKings, Aljamain Sterling. Ba, 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 ba. Who's right, baby? Who's right? I hope you guys got your money. I hope you guys spent it. I hope you bought, some thick boy merch. We dropped the hoodies and the varsity jackets. I hope you took your winnings, bought that, which we are sold out of. Hey, man, a win's a win. Win's a win. Boy, I mean, Aljamain, could you calm down a little? Did you do all the blow in the locker room? Why were you so frantic? There's something to be said for a guy of Aljamain Sterling's status that, he's beat some fucking, Corey Sandhagen takes out in the first fucking 2 minutes of the fight and Marlon Moraes, and he does all this dope shit. And then it's just when you fight for a championship, it's just a different animal. The room smells different. It feels different. Your opponent's different. So apparently for Aljamain, he was like a Tasmanian devil in there on all the fucking, kratom in the world. He was just like, I was just like, oh my God, someone calm him down. Someone get him something to relax. A Zanny, someone get him a drink, whatever he wants to drink. Someone needs to calm this kid down because I'm like, there's no way he's going to keep this pace. There's no fucking way. And sure enough, I'll tell you what, I told you I thought Aljamain was a complete walking nightmare for Peter Yan. And I thought, I didn't give Peter Yan the credit that he deserves. And that's on me. I'm a believer. That motherfucker is bad. That dude is bad. And Aljamain, man, I thought he'd have a severe advantage as far as wrestling and grappling and in the kick game. And no, Peter Yan, and this is what's weird. I guess maybe it's a fatigue thing. I mean, the takedowns weren't even really technical. It was like the way my son takes down a kid, on the football field. It was like hand on the throat and trip. And it was like he was just bullying him in there. And so Aljamain started off and I was like, I guess I'll give him one round. I give him one out of the 3 before this illegal DQ. And there was just like, you could see Aljamain just melting as the rounds went on, melting. And then when he got to his corner, and his corner man, what's his fucking corner man name? The big dude.
Ray
Longo goes, how you feeling there? How you feel? And he looks at him and goes, I was like, fuck. I told everyone to bet on this dude. And then Peter Yan just stayed calm, cool, collected, never really got affected, took him down, ate some shots, but nothing major. And you could tell he had a plan. Let this dude burn himself out, and then we go to work. Let him feel the pressure of a 5-round fight. Let him feel the pressure of a championship fight, and he's gonna melt. And sure enough, he was melting, and then just literally about to take over. I thought he'd probably finish him in the 4th, and then you get that illegal knee, and it's not even like, was his knee No. This was like a World Star Hip Hop fight. It was a savage fucking knee. And I know there was some confusion. Rogan's like, well, Khabib said his corner actually told him to kick. I don't give a fuck if your opponent said rip out his eye. How many fights you have, Peter? You know the rules, dude. You know exactly what's going on. You know you can't do that. So, and then Peter actually came out and was like, I didn't even hear the corner. So I think maybe that's the corner trying to protect them, and good on them, man. That's a badass corner. I think that's trying to take the guilt and the savageness off of Peter Yan because, they're like, we told him to do that. You're a professional, dude. What do you mean? The fuck you talking about? So when I heard that, I'm like, that's a terrible excuse. That's the corner trying to save face. Good on them, but nobody bought it. And then Peter Yan came out and was like, I didn't even hear them, man. I just fucking kicked him in the face. So it's like, all right. Now, as far as the stoppage, I know online the cool thing to do is gang up on Aljamain Sterling and go, Oscar goes to, real original. Oh, the Oscar goes to best winning actor. There's a ton of that. I'm just not here for it. Who are you to say that he wasn't concussed? Who are you to say that a knee to the fucking face didn't hurt him? A knee to the face? You ever seen someone get knee in the face and it should be cool? I mean, it's very rare. But a straight down opponent, full knee to the fucking dome, of course there's going to be some concussion there. Whether, he's showing the signs that you want him to show to prove that he's concussed, guy's definitely concussed. You cannot have the fight go on. You can't. But to your point, let's say in your guys' fucked up world that doctor came and went, I think he's faking it. Let's continue to go on. Well, you're going to have to, for that illegal knee of that sort, it's not a warning. You're taking 2 points. Well, Aljamain won 1 round. If you take 2 points away, now he's 3 rounds up. There's only 2 rounds left. So if he could have survived, he would have won that fight anyways, you fucking dummies. So all this hate you want to, now, I agree. I thought Peter Yan probably would have stopped them in the 4th if this kept going on. And then when you come back from legal knee, if I was a betting man, which I am big time, I would have bet that Peter Yan would have probably finished him in the 4th or 5th. But let's say he didn't. Aljamain, if that goes to the cards, they don't stop the fight, still wins the fight. So all this unnecessary hate you're throwing Aljamain's way because you didn't see the signs that you wanted to see of getting knee to the fucking face is insane. You guys got to back off, man. You got to back off. These are the rules. These are the rules. And it would be such a savage moment and be such a black eye on the sport if Aljamain was allowed to continue that fight. When you get kneed in the face to a down opponent, and then I see the people going, well, they should change the rules. Yeah, but it's not. That's irrelevant. That's the rules, Bubba. Those are the rules. So we go by those rules. So by you saying, well, they should, it doesn't matter. That's out, dude. What we know for a fact are you can't knee a down opponent. He need a down opponent directly to the front of his fucking face. So he's concussed. You didn't see the signs that you wanted to see being concussed. Great actor, blah, blah, blah. The rule book says if a fight is stopped due to illegal DQ, that man is the winner. That's what happened. I don't like it. You don't like it. But it's not Aljamain's fault. It's Peter Yan's fault. If you're going to be mad at anyone, it's Peter Yan's fault. You know the rules. How many fucking fights does Peter Yan have? Probably over 20. So you can't be mad at Aljamain here. You can't be mad. And also, if you're mad because he got the belt because of legal DQ, he would have been up 3 rounds anyways because they took 2 points off of him. Figure it out, man. Don't send hate towards Aljamain's way. The hate, you shouldn't be throwing any hate because you don't do shit. But if you're going to do it, it would have to be Peter Yan's way because he's the one that put us in the situation. He's the vet. He's the champion that need the guy in the fucking face, which is why we're upset that we're even in this situation. You think Aljamain trained his ass off to go, you're going to get a legal DQ'd and win the belt that way? No, that's why he took the belt off. They're going to do it again, though. How many fights does he have?
17.
17 fucking fights, man. Beat the likes of Jimmy Rivera, former world champion. Jose Aldo, former world champion. Uriah Faber, not a world champion, but still monster. He's beat a lot of vets, a lot of big names, man.
Well, he was WC champion, so still champion.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Point is, he knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows what he's doing. If you're going to throw hate on anyone, you shouldn't, but if you're going to, you shouldn't be upset at Aljamain. And also, you're welcome for betting on him for me. Boy, was I off. That was dicey, dude. That was fucking dicey. Listen, I make a lot of picks, and sometimes shit happens. You don't know how it's going to get there. I didn't know he was going to come out like a fucking cocaine Tasmanian devil and just throw caution to the wind and have no technique and get taken down and melt as the fight went on. I can't call that. Who could? That fight was close. That fight was fucking close. Rematch is interesting, though, isn't it? Obviously, you have to do that. I saw Aljamain. Someone sent me a thing that Aljamain was saying he wants to fight Henry Cejudo. Stop. Now you're fueling the fire to the hate. You have got to fight Peter Yan. There's nothing else. And also, the UFC's never going to do that. You know this, Aljamain. But when you do that, now everyone gets more upset because now you took a belt from a guy that was an illegal DQ, and now you don't want to rematch him. You're going to make matters much more difficult for yourself online. If you care about that, don't do that. If you don't, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But obviously you do because you're tweeting and trying to get the fight with Henry Cejudo. That ain't happening, Bubba. You're going to have to fight Peter Yan again, and it's a fucking nightmare. But to that point, I think there's a lot of stuff that Aljamain can do different to make this more of a competitive fight. You saw that when he was successful is when he closed the gap, had Peter Yan against the cage. I think now he knows that the only way to beat Peter Yan is by pressure, because when you're pressuring Peter Yan, he can't beat Peter Yan. He has to fight off his back foot, and he can't fire off. We know this now. You learn the hard way, you got knee to the face. But we learned that your original game plan ain't it. But what is it is the pressure is difficult for Peter Yan. So you got that. That's a good plus. And two, you got to make it a dogfight. You got to keep him close, get him against the cage. The chance of you finishing Peter Yan are slim to none. This is going to decision. You got to be in superior cardio shape. You also got to slow down. So there's some stuff that he can learn from that first fight that he technically won and do better. And even that is going to be difficult for 5 rounds against Peter Yan, because now Peter Yan knows what you're going to do. The cat's out of the bag. So he's going to make his changes, and Aljamain's going to make his changes, hopefully, calms down, knows that he's probably not going to be able to take him down. He probably not going to submit him. He's definitely not a better striker. So you have to use your cardio, your athleticism, and make it a dogfight. Good luck. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. But I think it's going to be a better fight, and there's definitely more. There's definitely, I think, going to be more eyeballs, more hype on this fight now. If I'm Peter Yan, I lean into this Russian thing. Like, yeah, dude, I saw him down. I fucking can't stand that guy. I need him in the face. What? We're going to fight next. Bring it, dude. That's how we fight in Russia, you fucking prick. Bring it. And Aljamain, oh, this dirty Russian. Like, you can do the whole American versus Russian thing. It'd be fantastic. Everyone loves that fucking Cold War shit. Do that.